Hello, and welcome to MC in Focus, a student-produced news show designed with MC students in mind. I am your host, Brian Morales. In this remote episode, we will take a look at the news and the theater arts department at Montgomery College. But first, here are today's top stories. With the process of stimulus checks underway, scammers are on the prowl. Thousands of Americans are reporting COVID-19 related scams being done through phone calls and emails. Many of these scams are mainly related to the stimulus checks that millions of Americans will receive in the next couple of weeks. The IRS have stated that they will not contact anybody regarding their personal information or bank account information. U.S. attorneys advise to hang up if you get any scam callers and to delete any emails or text messages that provide a suspicious link.
To wear or not to wear a mask? That seems to be the question these days. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is now recommending the use of cloth face coverings in locations where it's harder to maintain safe social distancing, like grocery stores or pharmacies. The CDC says the benefit of a cloth face cover is to prevent people who might have the virus but not know it from transmitting it to others. This new recommendation does not replace other preventative measures. Cloth face coverings should fit snugly over your nose and mouth, be secured with ties or ear loops, include multiple layers of fabric, allow for breathing without restriction, and be able to be laundered and machine dried without damage. The general public should not wear surgical masks or N95 respirators. These should be reserved for healthcare workers and other first responders.
Two doctors apologized for suggesting to bring coronavirus vaccination to test on African people. Dr. Jean-Paul Morin, head of intensive care at Goshen Hospital in Paris, says it may be provocative should we not do this testing in Africa where there's no mask, no treatment, or intensive care. A little bit like it been done with certain AIDS studies, where among prostitutes we try tens because we know that they are highly exposed and don't protect themselves. Young people in Africa took this fight to online, and videos become widely spread, including how HIV vaccinations were previously tested in Africa.
Montgomery College is using National Sexual Assault Awareness Month to host a series of discussions and dialogues about the issue. Starting on April 14th and 16th, the Student Affairs Department will be hosting an online discussion around the I Ask campaign. Montgomery College is also hosting numerous social events throughout the month, all online, including online movie discussions, a virtual Chalk the Walk event, and will be hosting a cyber discussion around the need to address male trauma. For more information, students should reach out to the Student Affairs Department via email at studentaffairs@montgomerycollege.edu.
As distant learning continues in Montgomery County, many parents and students are questioning the security of online learning. Video conference software Zoom is facing privacy and security concerns as millions start to use their software to educate all ages during the COVID-19 pandemic. A Montgomery County public school leader says that distant learning is secure enough for MCPS students and the staff to use. Only MCPS students and staff have access. Zoom bombing, when a stranger enters and disrupts a meeting, is a concern. Technology news website CNET has published some guidelines to avoid disruption. Making random meeting ID, enable the wait room, and disable screen sharing. Zoom CEO says the company is working to gain back people's trust.
Looking to get some fresh air or to get moving during this pandemic? Rock Creek Conservancy's Executive Director, Jean Braha, is looking for volunteers to help restore and maintain the parklands. Volunteers can help stop the spread of invasive plants by taking the English Ivy Pledge and working to free a tree from the invasive plant. Visitors are also encouraged to pick up trash on daily walks, all while adhering to current health guidelines.
Up next, our team member Beverly Minker gives us an inside look into the theater arts department at MC. Don't go away. We will be right back with more of the remote production of MC in Focus. For now, here are some student-produced public service announcements.
Hi! You got so fat and ugly.
Yes, you're so stupid. Yes, you are.
Okay, bye, Mom. Hate you too.
You would never say these things to a friend, so why would you ever say them to yourself? The way you treat yourself sets the standard for others. Remember, always be kind to yourself.
Good morning, welcome. What can I get for you today? I don't know how to sign.
Welcome back to MC in Focus. We now pass the show over to our team member Beverly Minker, who gives us the inside scoop of the theater arts department and sits down with the student in the program. Let's take a look.
Montgomery College's theater department gives behind-the-curtain access at special exhibit. The art of theater design is at the Rockville Campus Gallery. The display highlights the many details involving a theater production.
A script is the skeleton of a show, but it's the people and the artists that make theater what it is. And each artist and each person's unique experiences and what they bring to the table.
I feel like in theater, a lot of people think like, oh, the actors are doing everything, but there's a lot of work that happens with production team, and I think this is really highlighting a plethora of people that are on production teams when it comes to theater, and I don't know, it's just awesome to see their work.
MC students learn even more on theater design during an artist talk. Brian McDivitt, a Tony Award-winning light designer, led the discussion. McDivitt shares his experiences in theater and the importance of light design.
First of all, the need has grown in terms of the discovery of what light can do in terms of telling a story. So I think it used to be that the scenery did all the work and the person came and just lit the scenery to make sure you could see all of it, and then somebody decided it would be interesting if light came through a window instead of on a window.
To learn more about the theater program, visit the Performing Arts Department online. Information on theater classes, performances, and auditions are available at montgomerycollege.edu. Welcome back. I'm here with Madeline. She's a student here at MC and a performing arts major, here just to talk about her experience in the theater. Welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I just wanted to ask you if you could just describe some of the classes that you're taking and what you do for your performing arts major.
So I have taken all my general ed classes, so I'm just at the moment taking my theater classes. And for this semester, I am taking lighting, I'm taking costume design, and I am taking a modern dance class. And then for the fun, I'm taking acting for television and fall.
What class would you say, if any, really prepared you?
The one class that I took last spring semester was an internship class where I worked one-on-one with Professor Kenyatta Rogers, because he is the professor for that class. And so once you're in it, there are two forms of it. The one part is doing an internship at MC. So you are a part of production meetings, or you are a part of a production where you are a production assistant, or you can do props or something like that. And then the other part of it is you have to go out to an actual theater company in the DC or Virginia area, and you have to intern for them. And I think that has been my greatest learning experience that I've had.
And so outside of your classes, you've also participated in a lot of the past theater productions.
Yes, I try to do at least one a semester, and from the 3 years that I've been at MC, I've been in a production every single semester. I enjoy doing all these productions because I've had the opportunity to work with different directors every time, and you get to work with different cast members and different stage managers, which is a great way to introduce yourself to the professional world.
For students who want to get involved in productions, do they have to take any theater classes? And if they don't want to be part of the actor, if they want to be involved in kind of behind the scenes, how could they get involved with that?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because we always need help behind the set. So the only requirement that you have if you want to be a part of a production, whether it's on the Rockville campus or the Tacoma Park campus, is you have to at least take 1 credit. So once you do that, then you are set to go and you can audition or you can be a part of it. This is also a thing that people should understand, because I feel sometimes people feel like, oh my gosh, no, I don't want to do this because I don't know how to do this. But this is a college and this is a learning experience. And the professors at Montgomery College who are in the theater department wants to help you. They really do. And they want to show you all these things. And it's really so much fun because you learn so much, because you can learn how to operate a soundboard, or you can learn how to operate the lighting board.
It's really nice that students can get involved in all aspects of the theater, whatever they're interested. Sounds like there's a place for everybody to learn and grow, like you said. So that's really cool. So I also know that you vlog on MC Voices, and you often give a little background information on things that you're involved with theater and stuff.
Because I just love my theater department so much, and I want people to see the beauty and the wonderful things that you can do at the theater department. I tend to post more about the theater department, but it's also because I'm so involved with it that I see opportunities for people to be able to see that. And as you said about the backstage, I think it's so much fun when you can go backstage and you can see how things work, because when you're just an audience member, you see what happens in front of the stage, and it's so beautiful and elegant and classy. But once you get to go backstage and you see how people interact with each other and collaborate with each other, I think that tells a different story of how you can come together as a community.
With school being closed for the rest of the semester, are you still doing the April production?
So, because a lot of people would assume that it's canceled because the college is closed and so you can't do productions there. But so this production that we are doing in April is our National Museum of the Unforeseen Tragedy. So it's still going to be the same dates that you're going to go and see it, and you're going to get a link basically and then go into the Zoom video and then see how the actors perform.
Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so happy that, we could all still watch the show since you've all worked so hard to rehearse and produce it. So that's really
I know, right? And it's definitely a different way of seeing theater.
Right, exactly. And you could do it at the comfort of your own home.
So true. You can even eat popcorn while doing it.
Right, exactly. Awesome. So, everyone go online, check out their Facebook page to look out for that. And also, check out MC Voices, Madeline Nye, for her updates on everything that she's doing. So Madeline, thank you so much for chatting with us. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me, and stay safe and healthy.
You as well. Brian, we'll take it back to you.
Thank you, Beverly. The Theater Arts Department offers numerous degrees and programs for all levels of students to exercise their limitless creativity. For more information about MC's Theater Arts Department, please visit montgomerycollege.edu. On the next episode of MC in Focus, we will dive into the TBRA program offered at MC. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you for tuning into today's episode of MC in Focus. I'm Brian Morales. Remember to stay focused, stay safe, and stay MC strong.